One of the easiest ways to make your house look super updated costs less than 20 bucks, and almost nobody thinks about it. I'm talking about your light bulbs. I can't tell you the number of times I've walked into a house that looked absolutely gorgeous, but it felt a little dated somehow. It wasn't the flooring, it wasn't the paint, it was the lighting. Now look, I'm not saying every house needs bright white light. That can actually make a home feel a little bit cold. But those really warm light bulbs can make your walls look darker, makes your cabinets look a little bit more dated, and your whole house feels older than it really is. And if you've got those warm light bulbs underneath a darker lampshade, it's a double whammy. It just makes the whole room feel older and darker than it really is. Before you spend thousands of dollars updating a kitchen or painting every room in the house, try something much simpler. Switch to a good quality neutral LED light bulb. What you're looking for is 4,000 or 5,000 lumens. It's a small change, but it can make a room feel much bigger, much brighter, fresher, and definitely more updated. Now you might be thinking, Dana, can changing a few light bulbs really make that much of a difference? On their own, probably not. But here's what I've learned after walking through literally hundreds of homes. Buyers don't usually decide they love a house because of one big thing. It's usually dozens of little things working together. The lighting, the smell, the temperature, how the furniture is arranged, how clean the house looks and feels. When all of those little things work together, that's when the buyer feels really good in the house. And sometimes they can't even really put their finger on why it feels good. They just know that it feels good to them. On the other hand, if you don't have all of those things working together, buyers can sometimes feel like something feels off, but they can't really put their finger on it. The way I look at it, when I'm getting my house ready to sell, I'm looking for the easiest improvements with the biggest impact. Changing a few light bulbs costs very little money, maybe takes you an hour, and it can make your house feel newer and more updated from the moment someone walks in the door. If this were my listing, I'd want buyers noticing how bright the kitchen feels, how much natural light fills the rooms, and generally how fresh the house looks. I don't want the buyers wondering why the house felt a little tired. Sometimes it's the smallest changes that make the biggest difference. I'm Dana Gain, and that's what I'd want you to know.